The Bellwether. Are you aligned? I'm Rebecca Lieb.
I'm Jason Horton.
And this is Ghost Town.
This is going to be very unique because the episode I was planning on doing, I shelved because I received an email a few hours ago that changed everything.
He's just been teasing me with this since he got here. He's like, this one's going to be, you're not going to believe this. What's going on with this? And I'm so ready for it.
I received an email, and I receive a lot of emails. Mm-hmm. And this one really tried to speak to me, I guess.
If this is a Bevmo email, I swear to God.
That's a bonus episode. The email's from Inquiries, and the title says The Bellwether. Are you aligned?
Okay, wait, is it Inquiries? What's the actual email address that you got this from?
It's Inquiries at this email.
Oh my God.
And again, this is, whatever. Is this some sales thing or some social media thing? I get a lot of these emails, but it's a mystery that I think I want a little help figuring out what this exactly is.
Okay. I think I can help. I get a lot of emails, and I feel I'm well experienced in email reading and deciphering.
So it's the Bellwether. What is that? I don't know. It starts with, greetings, Jason. I am a representative of a private group called the Bellwether Alliance. Jason, we are under the impression that blank, not saying who the name of the person is, shared a website link which explains a little about who we are and what our purpose is. It is the purpose of the Bellwether Alliance to develop and establish a hallmark society by continuing to promote the eternal virtues accepted and promoted by select leaders within civilizations throughout history. The integration of these virtues into all aspects of society heightens both moral success and helps its members in the quest of generational wealth for the purpose of expanding positive global impact and strengthening societies. And then there's a link, a message from the Viceroy. Now, blank assured us you would align with our values and missions. We see your nomination. I was nominated.
Oh, nice.
As serious and important, and the member, capital M,
as serious and important,
who shared information, knows about you and your business practices.
Whoa.
Did you know I had a podcast that I probably talk about this on?
Did I nominate you for this?
Exactly. So this is a completely private group and is not open to the public. Nomination by another member is the only way to find the door and gain inclusion to our group. So moving forward, please review the website very closely and then complete this brief online questionnaire. It is a simple form, nothing to download.
Just your credit card number.
Social security number.
That's it. Simple.
All my darkest fears. This is it. This is the darkest fear. We designed the questions to get to know if you align with us as a whole. And if you read into the questions, Jason, you will learn more about who we are and our mission. You will be allowed 3 days from the date of the opening of this correspondence to complete the questionnaire. Beyond that, we shall be forced by our laws, capital L, to close the open cycle, and we will wish you well and much continued success in the future.
Oh my God. Did you look at the questionnaire?
No.
We gotta do the questionnaire right now.
Should you accept this nomination and complete the questionnaire, in the allotted time, we'll review it, and if we choose to move forward, the Alliance will invite you to a call, which will receive much more information. The initial meetings, date and time will depend on the country you reside in, but generally on a Thursday evening.
Okay.
Are you with us? Are you with me?
In Ghana? Are you in French Polynesia? Are you in Akron?
Have a little
Thursday evening.
Have a little quote at the bottom. Do the thing you are afraid to do, and the death of fear is certain. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Whoa.
Now, I want to put this out there. The purpose of this is not for me to disparage whatever this is, nor to promote.
No.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know what it consists of, how nefarious it might be, how benign it might be. I have no idea. And my purpose isn't let me make fun of this email. If this is important to somebody else, I think that's great. I just found it very interesting considering what we talk about on here.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It feel the jargon, it's like old English terminology peppered into vaguities. Is that a word? Like the idea of, oh, we're writing these sentences and they mean nothing, but they seem serious. And we want to create this gravitas around whatever we're trying to sell you, which we're not telling you yet because we want to screen you a little bit more.
Now, let's assume that it's not some Ponzi scheme or some wealth growth thing. The website is very grand. It's big.
Oh, yeah?
It's big, and I don't know anything about it. The name of the person that contacted me, the name is vaguely familiar. Like a lot of people in us, we've met a lot of different people in different circles, and I just don't recall. I don't remember. But I feel comfortable talking about this on a podcast because, like they said, we know about you and your business, then you should know that this would be something that I would talk about. So I don't feel guilty because I don't want to make fun of someone's thing just to be like that. Like that's not my jam.
But also, it is that an email like that to you cold is really, it is inviting some scrutiny.
But apparently, this person who I'm just not naming for. I don't know. It's just I just didn't feel comfortable naming this person. I don't know if it's somebody I know, who I don't know, how they got my email, and if that's the real name. There's somebody that
is named as the person who nominated you.
Yes. I have the name of the person that nominated me.
Tell me. You don't have someone else. Tell me. Do you know this person? Billie Eilish nominated you? That's great.
Yeah. Now I owe her a favor. So I was like, I would have picked a different favor.
Yeah, exactly. But this is also like highlights the difference between you and I because you are like, I don't want to get too involved in some crazy, and I'm like, do the questionnaire. Like you have to do the questionnaire. You have to see this through a little bit.
Just so I don't forget, I'll read you. I got a follow-up email not long after that. And this is an email from said person just to me. No subject.
What?
Hello,
Jason. The subject is
Jason.
truly psychotic.
Yes. Hello, Jason. But it's from the Bellwether Alliance email, but it's this person's specific. It wasn't from inquiries.
So you know this person?
I don't know. I don't know if I know this person.
Wait, I'm confused. Was there a name?
Yes, but I don't.
You don't know them personally.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It sounds vaguely familiar, but you could like I said, I
know
so many people in so many different circles.
Exactly.
Like who knows what it could be.
So that's the sort of thing that makes perfect sense why they would do that. That makes sense to me that you would vaguely know their name and then of course you get involved in some like weird shit.
Hello, Jason. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns regarding the nomination or the nomination process. Very best, blank. Now, I will say that from what I gather, their headquarters is in Florida, which I found to be...
Clearwater, Florida? Is this a Scientology branch?
It's not Clearwater, Florida, no. Okay. I'm not going to say where, because if you want to find it, you can. The website is open. There's an open.
Yeah,
open
I was
website.
just looking at it right now, but it's pretty wild still.
What about the credo? Do you want to know the credo?
I want to know the credo.
All right, I'll come back.
Will you nominate me? Will you join this and nominate me?
Honestly, I have not seen one female mentioned in this as far as the people that are the influencers, or I'm using the word influencers, not like a social media influencer.
Yeah.
So the credo: we must commit to achieve excellence while maintaining integrity, honesty, trust, and respect. Number 2, Roman numeral 2, we shall adhere to a moral and ethical code that exceeds the minimum requirements set forth by our local and federal laws. 3, we must demonstrate a clear priority for effecting positive change over the accumulation of wealth.
Okay, so is this a philanthropic group?
We strive to contribute towards a higher level of education that promotes free thinking without oppression. We must always treat others with respect, honor, free from discrimination, regardless of race, gender, religion, national origin, or physical condition.
Yeah, but no women involved in this. Is this libertarian?
But I don't know. Again, I'm not passing judgment. I don't know. It's for you to decide, or if you want to do some sleuthing.
Honestly, if anyone who listens to this has any experience with this group, I beg you,
please.
Give us more
this is why I'm doing this, because I'm kind of reaching out.
Begging you.
We shall be generous with our own time and resources in order to contribute to the positive progression of humanity. Again, all these things on paper seem fine.
Sure.
We will give our fellow man the benefit of the doubt, free from judgment, to strengthen and promote trust within our social and business communities. We must be willing to graciously accept the mistakes of others. We shall teach and mentor others in the principle of this credo. Above all, we must practice the golden rule and show love and respect for our fellow man.
Yeah, but we all agree. They're not like, oh, murdering people's okay. Like, all these things, be nice to people, show people kindness, treat others with respect, and they'll treat, like, okay, and when do you ask me for money?
You don't understand, because you give money, but then the money is going to come back to you.
Yeah.
So I'll get a little more into the website after this quick break. The Bellwether Alliance website is interesting. It's ornate. It's Mason's secret society. It's what's the name of that group we did an episode on? With all the leaders and stuff like that go to a retreat.
The International House of Worship?
Bohemian Grove.
Yes, okay.
It gives me vibes of Bohemian Grove. Not saying that it is, but I do have those vibes. We did an episode on that in our early days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm actually digging this website. I'm looking at it right now. It's got everything I want. It's got some really flourishy fonts. It's got a kind of naturalistic, kind of Courbet-esque painting behind it.
It's like Wisdom of the Elders.
Yeah,
sort of.
It's very naturalistic. It's just very, okay, I'm in it. There's a little crown that says, "Welcome to the Bellwether Alliance." It feels special, and then there's just a wall of text.
There's so much text. Even I'm looking at elevation laws and principles. Our organization openly shares these 52 secret, harmonious laws and principles, all of which pertain to elevation and improvement. There's so many organization objectives. The purpose of the society, a lot of quotes from Plato, value alignment, metaphysical relationships between mind, matter, and probability, the absence of resistance, success laws, and principles.
But then they have this influencer page. It's called Influential People.
Yes.
I don't want to step on your toes if you're going to.
But like I said, it's Henry Ford, Thomas Jefferson, Plato,
Simon Bolivar,
Beethoven, Sir Isaac Newton,
Smith,
George Washington. I thought it was actually going to list people that were in it. Tesla.
Here's famous people that we admire. Einstein was successful. Let's put him on the website.
And then the secret laws and principles. Again, they don't tell you what they are. Maybe you have to be a part of it. The law of abundance, the principle of present.
There's so many. There's
the law
52.
of open cycles. Yeah.
The law of the harvester is the last one.
The law of the lever, the law of the lever, or the law of the lever, the law of the investor, the law of the lady.
Ooh, law of the rabbits.
So it's intriguing. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll say it's cool.
There's something about this that really appeals to me in that it's up its own asshole so hard. The website looks pretty good, and it's full of vague shit that I clearly want to know more about.
And I didn't know Reddit deep dives. I didn't know message boards, searches. So any information from this point forward will be new information for me. Even administration, it's just all very vague. Who, what?
Yeah.
There's classes, the almoners, the mavens, gentry. This is the Ghost Town Patreon where it's mayor, alderman.
Exactly. Although we don't have as high of a threshold. You don't have to be nominated to be on our Patreon.
Regent council. See the practitioners of Bellwether principles. It goes on and on. It's like kind of an endless loop. And to become a member, it's invitation only. It says it right here. Do you want to nominate somebody? Get nominated.
But, okay. Are you going to do the questionnaire? Are you going to do this?
Should I do the questionnaire?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
But then I'm in.
Then you get the call and you can report back and we do a follow-up episode on how this all plays out. This is what we want. Give the people what they want.
Complete this brief online questionnaire. I don't see anywhere.
Is it brief?
To click.
I doubt it's brief.
I see nowhere to click it. Let's see. Maybe it says the Viceroy's. Wait a minute. There's some audio. Should I play it?
Yes. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Jason.
So I don't know what this is. So hold on. Oh, it's a sample monthly call. Okay, I got to take the headphones out. Hold on. Okay.
Now, it might be a good idea for everybody to mute themselves unless you're talking, just because as some weeks we get so much feedback we can hardly hear the person. So let's go ahead and maybe mute ourselves, and then we can start. I really appreciate that. Very considerate. Who wants to start? Maybe if you're new or you have an experience or you've been doing some business stuff in Bellwether, we'd certainly love to hear about it. Who's first?
I know here.
It sounds like a bad Zoom meeting.
I love the ambassador meetings. I've been in Bellwether now about a year.
Oh, I guess
so.
I found it to be a great group of people. Everybody I've met and even personally connected with have been ethical, moral, smart, talented people.
Okay,
and,
so this is an hour and
really
25 minutes
Yeah, we're not
long.
going to.
I'm going to skip
and I've
forward
learned
a
so
little
much
bit.
about the business. Anyway, and I own a online marketing company for about close to 30 years now. And our main services are things like web design and social media. We're doing quite a bit of right now.
Okay, we're going to skip ahead a little bit more. Where's the sacrifice?
Definitely been one of the most amazing years of my life so far, and the amount of people that I've met in such a short period of time.
Hey, and how can we connect with you personally?
Yeah. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn or...
All right, okay, we can stop right there.
We're done.
So it has a vibe of wealth growth, which we have seen in things like Nexium, right?
Yeah.
It all starts like that.
MLM.
It has a little bit of that, or teaching leaders how to lead, because you need other people. And if we put it in a organized way, in a way where we hearken back to the past, we'll find our way there. That's my assumption. And that's what I thought when they mentioned a lot about money and they mentioned about wealth.
Yeah.
And ethics and such.
That is the sample call to draw people in. That hour and 25-minute long bumbling call with lots of technological glitches.
Okay, so to find out if you align, it's a 7-minute questionnaire to see if you're in alignment. We designed the questions to get to know you as a whole, and the questions will teach you more about who we are and what our mission is.
Okay.
First name, last name, who nominated you, best number to reach you, time zone, country. List 5 or 6 words that others would use to describe you. What business solutions do you provide? Not what problems do you solve?
Anything that I thought was sexy about this has been
This is all unfolding in real time, people. Are you an authority in your space?
What the fuck does that even mean?
It's a little bit of a double speak of providing value.
An authority in your space?
Yeah, about being like there's terms like thought leader and change evangelist. Trust me, I've worked with so many people that are like involved in...
I just have this just a visceral reaction to this.
Yeah, not
disgust.
My bag, not my jam.
No, this like synchronicity, like this network shit.
Yes, it's very... business, no matter what the business is. Listen, if that's your jam, that's great.
Fine. I thought this was going to be a secret circle of monks performing rituals on Thursday nights.
What does success mean to you? 1 low to 5 high. How do you rate your self-esteem? What are you doing to institute a positive change? How teachable are you? Do you donate regularly? Are you a leader? What are your 5-year goals? Do you currently suffer any conditions or afflictions that may require immediate attention or intervention? If yes, please explain. What is your overall health rate 1 to 5? Do you enjoy seeing others succeed? If you had access to unlimited success resources, what would you do with them? If you have a mentor, what are the key lessons you have learned? So what I'm gathering is they provide, like, what's keeping you back are the lack of resources and the lack of mentorship and support. And we've seen this in any
time
thing. And I'm not saying it's an MLM. I'm not saying it's a Posse scheme.
But it's the same. Again, I think this just hits me because I'm not really like I'm not really like a big organization person. Like I'm not like sororities and fraternities for me. Like I can't, like I would not be a part of something like that. So to extend that into a professional space, like a lot of organizations do, just, it gets me. I can't lie. And if it works for you, amazing. But, how much money do they want?
And they're like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. I was like, how does that relate?
You're like, don't even make me ask.
If you can eliminate one condition on Earth, what would it be? Do you regularly mentor or share your knowledge with others? I would consider myself to be a blank public speaker. What are 2 things you'd attempt to accomplish if you had more influence?
This is also way more than 7 minutes.
Yeah. Morning and daily routines. I would consider myself to be a blank implementation.
Your morning routine. Fuck off. Sorry, I had like a boner for this secret society, and now I'm really just combative.
What's the one thing that make you feel make the most positive global impact? What do you think is important to you to gain personal wealth, and why? What 3 areas need to grow in? How do you see your ethics and core values?
I'll give you money to stop talking about this now.
Just go to patreon.com/ghosttownpod and you can make that happen. If accepted, how proactive would you be in making the world a better place for humanity? All fields marked with an asterisk. Asterisks are required.
Are they all marked with an asterisk?
Pretty much, yeah. It's, so I don't know. Because also the thing is, and I'm not saying in this case it is, but they all start like this. They all start with, you have people to mentor, you have people that are experts, you put them all together. And if you had that, what your potential. What is your potential at that point? And that's probably what this is. And I don't know, but I have a feeling that I don't know what it would take to get a rejection.
I don't either. I think at the end of this, and there's still a tiny part of me that wants you to fill this out and see what happens next. But I know the next part is the money part. They'll accept you. I'm surprised that they even do this only by invitation.
I think that probably makes it, if anyone's familiar with the Clubhouse app, it's invitation only. It's an interesting interface.
Yeah, but I've gotten like
no, yeah, but
it
gives it that little sense of inclusivity and being like in the know. And probably, whoever put together this website did the work. Like, you know what I would be mentored by the person who made this website.
Absolutely.
You know,
there's so many horrible websites out there. This one's got some dignity to it.
It's really good. It's really smart and interesting.
It's straight up garbage, but like someone took that garbage, polished it up, put a pretty picture behind it, found a snappy font.
Now, I was asked to join another group years ago. And this one's a little more straightforward. It's literally, do you remember Firefest?
Yeah.
Do you remember the thing they were trying to create? I don't know if it was like I don't know what it was where they were like.
With the credit card and the
you
club?
You could be like, oh, if you're in our thing, we'll get you tickets for the Knicks, like courtside.
Yes, the baby Firefest scam.
Yes.
Before that.
I was asked to join one of them, and I actually spoke to them. And I knew it was like something where I was like, if it's, maybe it's legitimate, maybe it's not, but it's an expensive thing to join. And I think people assume that I was like some kind of high roller or I was connected to a lot of other people. And I guess maybe I was, but where it's, if you're part of this, it's, hey, listen, I need tickets to the blank. I need dinner reservations at the Ivy. I need this,
I mean, American Express, not like that, the way that they're marketing it, but you'll get perks for certain things.
But it's the same if you watched any of the Firefest when they talk about, I think he did that after that, where he had a group where he was like, oh, hey, you know what? You belong to this, you pay into this thing so you can get these hard to find tickets, these all the things that are difficult, this group can get for you. And I was asked to join one of those like years ago, a couple years ago.
And you didn't. No, God. The only scam I've been asked to participate in is like college.